IndigoMoon Aussies Precious Metals litter. We just thought this was hilarious. I thought I had weaned the puppies, and we're laughing because Mercury is so big. He has to like lay down, and Mirah kept licking herself, and I checked and she had milk, and so I brought her in here. We'd had her away from them for a couple of days and dropped down her food, but Mirah is naturally a slender girl, and I've said this before, where Beyonce's a full-figured gal. Beyonce, I have to watch her, like Beyonce can barely eat 2 cups of food a day. Mirah, just to keep weight on her normal weight, I have to feed her like 4 to 5 cups. But look at how big. They're bigger than she is. Now she'll get on to them, and she'll let them know when she's had enough, which is what we want. That's okay. But look at how big. There's Mercury. He's the first one under there. That Steel's head we see coming up, and that Shimmer, and then it looks like, I think that's Platinum, yeah. Okay, let's follow him around. Pretty soon she'll correct him. She'll growl at him. Woo! But look, Mercury's almost as big as Mirah. So we just wanted to do a quick video because we thought it was funny. They're 8 weeks yesterday. Now what Shimmer's doing, jumping at her face, I've had dams before where when the puppies do that, the dams will actually regurgitate to them. And that might be what Shimmer was doing. Or she might have just been trying to play with her. But Mirah does get aggravated with them. There's no escape here, though. Now she's going to start getting on to him after she's had enough. That's what Shimmer's doing. That's what they do in the wild, the wolves and wild dogs. They lick at the mother's mouth once they're weaned, and the mother regurgitates her food for them before they're big enough to eat solid food. And she may growl them off of the food dish, which is acceptable. That's just hierarchy, and that's allowed. Mirah's a good mom. She would never over-discipline them. And mostly she's just trying to escape. They've just ate 2 bowls of food. They're at that super growth stage right now. Mirah, there's no escaping those puppies. That Mercury, we laugh because we say the puppies were born early because Mercury was the second to the last. Platinum was the last born, and she wasn't really big. I mean, she was normal, average size. Mercury, he was huge. His head came out, and luckily his head came out, the sac was open, and I kept him breathing. But I don't think she could have delivered him if she would have gone another week. He was substantially, and like I say, if you look at him, he's kept. Now that's Shimmer and Mercury, isn't it? Huh. Give it up, Shimmer. So that's Mirah. She's doing really good. I always say, us human moms, if only our problem was, oh gosh, I've lost so much weight after the baby, I have to really work on putting back the weight. Ha, 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 ha. Doesn't quite work like that with us humans now, does it? But that's okay. If she wants to let him nurse, we don't want him nursing too much because the new data suggests that the vaccines or the inoculations aren't really worth it if they're nursing, because they're getting just as much immunity from the mother. But like I said, we've had her off of them, and I was checking her to make sure she was okay, and couldn't believe how much milk she had. So in order for her to be with the puppies, we can take her away for a couple days, but they need to interact with her, and they interact with Lucky and Sunny, and they'll probably tomorrow or Friday night, we're going to start with crate training. We usually start that around 8 weeks or so. Again, it depends on each litter's a little differently, and so we just kind of let them go at their pace. But they're showing me the signs that they're ready for crate training. Here they go over there. As you can see, Mirah is a pretty patient mom. And moms are different too. Dams are different in how they raise their pups and how tolerant they are. Now, Beyonce's mom, her dam, Dixie, she actually would regurgitate, and we had it to the point where we had to keep her away from the puppies for a while because she would do that. We would have to wait. Once she had eaten, after about 2 or 2.5 hours, she can't do it. It's just usually right after they eat. So, and I'm letting Mirah eat that. We've got plenty of puppy food. They get dry, a full pan full dry at night, and we feed them 4 times a day, as much as they'll eat. I am a nut on nutrition, and especially at these growing stages, they need as much food as they can get. Mirah's coat looks really good. If you notice, all my dogs are blowing coat. It went like to 70 for a week, and now they're talking about possible, sorry about that, if everybody got dizzy with that. They're talking about a mixture tomorrow of snow and rain. But she's in good health. She's like her mother. Her mother is AKC champion, Ironhead's tactical scout. Her, that's Mirah's dam. Her sire is Rico, our boy Rico. And Scout is also has a little bit of a hard time keeping weight on, so it's just like humans. Now what Mirah's doing is she's still trying to potty them. That's a little unusual. She's a first-time mom. Usually at about 3 weeks or so they stop that. Now that's her plan with them, and I've shown videos before, and we're going to do a video. It'll probably be this weekend before the weather's going to allow it, of Mirah outside playing, because this area just isn't a good area for a lot of playing. But the Aussies play very rough, and to the person, the unseasoned person, it looks like the mom's being rough, but she's not. And anyways, Mirah is still trying to potty them. That's what she's doing. Normally a dam will stop that at about 3 weeks, 3.5. But Mirah has never stopped. Whenever she's with them, she tries to potty them, and they don't really know what she's doing. I mean, they're pottying on their own. They're keeping, they were peeing a little bit on the edge of their, they have a kennel with blankets and towels, or blankets and sheets, and then they have a pallet on the floor that I made in their indoor-outdoor area. And now the last 2 days, there hasn't even been any pee on the edge of that, so that's why I say they're ready for crate training. If you try to crate train them too soon, you end up doing the opposite. You end up training your puppies to potty in their crate, and that makes it very challenging for new owners. So, which is again why we, unless it's somebody like the sire owner or someone that has the experience and the time and has the setup ready, we don't let our puppies go until they're 9 weeks. And we even, like this litter, there's several of them I will keep till 9.5 or 10 weeks, just because they need that extra time for us to work with them. Now she's play biting them. She won't hurt them. They may squeal, but that's okay. That's how they learn bite inhibition, is by their mom doing it too hard, and also, especially, I should say, their mom correcting them when they bite too hard. They learn bite inhibition more from other dogs, their mom, and then who we call our babysitters, which is Beyonce and Lucky and even Sunny. They learn bite inhibition, and Gypsy she turned a year in November, and she just absolutely adores these puppies. But we also have to, we have to weigh all things, and Gypsy's ready to be let loose with them because she wants to play with them. We have to make sure, though, Gypsy being a puppy, that she can be patient and tolerant, and she can correct them without overcorrecting. And we don't want to push Gypsy because she's a puppy herself. She's just a big puppy. But she loves them, and they go right up to her crate. Storm loves him. He's 6 months old. Now, he would play with them, but he's just a boy, and he would play too rough. But that's cute. That's Nickel nursing. That's Shimmer. That's what Shimmer is doing. I can tell by the way that she's going at her mouth. Interesting. That's Platinum trying to aggravate Goldie again. And Big Boy better not be chewing on my cord. Big Boy, what are you chewing on? No, 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 no. Look at that monster. Look at that big boy. Look at that big boy. Well, thanks for watching. We hope that you enjoyed this short little video of Mirah nursing her pups at 8 weeks. IndigoMoon Aussies, the precious metals litter. Today is Wednesday, March 20th. And they were, like I said, 8 weeks yesterday. Thanks for watching.